Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager and to the adventures of Zacarias Silva, the future world champion in the road race and time trial. At least that's what I hope to be able to do with him. And time is starting to be short for that, because PCM 2022 is going to be out in about a month, maybe a little bit less than that. I think it's on the 9th of June. Yeah, I don't have that much time left to be able to do this. I think I might be able to do it on my next season, hopefully. Yeah, if not, I think I will have to eventually transfer this save somehow. I don't know if I can actually do that into PCM 2022. Hello, Lucas. Thank you for being there, and thank you for your lurk. And hello, Abuelo. Welcome in. How are you doing? Good morning to you. I hope you are having a good morning. Already ready for a productive day at work, I hope. I've had a quiet morning, doing a few things around the house. Not too much today, but I was also looking into a few other things related with content creation and stuff like that. There's apparently this new feature on Twitch that tells you like recommended Phil Watt. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Thank you so much. But I was saying that there's this new feature on Twitch that kind of suggests good categories for you to stream. And the way they do this is by comparing the number of channels that are streaming a certain game and then the number of total viewers for that channel. And I think they actually exclude large partners so that the data is not too affected by that. But yeah, supposedly they recommend channels that have a big viewer to streamer ratio. There were a few that I thought could be interesting. So yeah, I was looking into stuff like that in the morning as well. Oh, you just cut your finger. No. How did you do that? How did you do that? I hope it was not on purpose, by the way. I hope it was not on purpose. So yeah, the only weird thing that happened to me was like just before starting the stream, the game Pro Cycling Manager actually crashed and I had to restart it. Fortunately, this game is really quick to restart, so it's not a big issue. Let's actually move into the main. Did I read the name correctly? Phil Watt. Yeah, I think so. This is actually something that I've seen a lot of people talk about on Reddit regarding Twitch, and regarding the fact that some people like to be lurking, but they don't really like the streamer or the other people in the chat to know they are there, which I totally understand. And some people actually raise the question of having follow alerts. So like what I just had, Phil Watt followed and there was an alert for that. And some people apparently feel uncomfortable with that. I had no idea whatsoever that could be a thing. So I've kept my follow alert until now. Nobody complained, but I would also think that if people would not want to be addressed to or something like that, they would probably not say anything in the chat about the follow alert. But I mean, I'll keep it. I like to have it. I like to welcome people in, and yeah, that's if you think it's a bad idea, just come to me, like use DMs. You can hop in somewhere like on Twitter and DM me or something and say you didn't like that. But yeah, that's just basically it. So today, today we're going to have quite a lot of stages. So I can't really afford the time of I can't really afford losing a lot of time showing you a few things, but I'll just quickly go through the Tour de France, which already took place. And surprise, surprise, the winner is Tadej Pogačar. I don't know if he won it in the game in the previous season as well. Let me see, 2022. No, he went to the Giro. He won the Giro, and I think he probably was injured during the Tour de France. But yeah, he won the Tour de France. He won 4 stages along with it. And won the GC by almost 2 minutes over Richard Carapaz. Then Miguel Angel Lopez being third. I think if you would offer Lopez a third place in the Tour at this moment, he would definitely take it already. Then Bernal in 4th and João Almeida. Lennart Kamna, surprising 6th in the GC. But he probably grew quite a lot in the mountain skill. Okay, so coffee done. Then Tom Dumoulin, David Gaudu, Mattia Cataneo, another surprise top 10. And Simon Yates on the same time as Cataneo, rounding up the top 10. Then Caleb Ewan won the points classification. He also won how many stages? He won 3, and I think actually Sam Bennett won more stages than him, but failed to win the points classification. Yeah, Sam Bennett got 4 stage wins against Caleb Ewan's 3, but Ewan still managed to take the jersey. Jasper Philipsen won 1. I think Tim Merlier also won 1 stage, yes. And for the sprinters, Fabio Jakobsen, a bit of a disappointment because he did not win a single stage. Sagan didn't either. Yeah, Pogačar was still 8th in the points. Pogačar winning also the mountain classification on the same points as Quentin Paché. Sebastian Greider was, yeah, of course, him as well, and Jumbo was the best team. Interestingly, Primož Roglič was in the race, but very early on he started losing time, and Vingegaard actually, I thought at the time, was becoming the main man. Oh no, yeah, he became the main man for Jumbo, but then he crashed and had to retire, like in the 3rd week or something. So he would probably be, I don't know, around 6th, 7th, maybe, something like that. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to show you early on. Now we are going to Volta Portugal. As I mentioned before, I initially had the 2019 parkour selected. It was automatically selected by the game, but that was the same I played last season. So I changed it for the only one that was available in addition to that, which is the 2018 one. It's fairly similar. We start with a prologue, but instead of being in Viseu, it's in Setúbal. And then we finish with a hilly 15-kilometer time trial in Faf instead of one in Porto or Gaia, or starting in Gaia and finishing in Porto, something like that. But the main stages are there. You have the Queen stage with this one with 2 climbs to Serra da Estrela, not to the top of the mountain, but it's pretty close. So it's a tough one. And then we also have the typical arrival at Alto da Senhora da Graça in Mondinho de Basto. So yeah, so it's very similar. There aren't that many differences between the different editions of this race. It's usually always the same towns, cities getting the starts and finishes of the stages. But yeah, we are going to be the favorite for the opening time trial. We see that we have Ethan Hayter in the race. Ethan freaking Hayter is in Volta Portugal, so Ineos is here. I wonder if Hayter is going to be their GC man. Not that amazing in the mountains, but we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, let's go. Let's start playing this because there are 11 stages to be played today, and yeah, less than 4 hours to do so. I think I can do that. I have done it in the previous season. Like in a single stream, I played the full race, but I don't remember if that's when I was starting at noon, so roughly 30 minutes before I started today. We'll have to wait and see. So, opening day in Volta Portugal 2023. Objective, win the stage. Wow, okay. That should be easy. We are the main favorite. We are definitely the main favorite. So we'll just have to wait and see. Riders. Oh, Rigoberto Urán is at Ineos. I was not aware of that. So he probably will be their GC man. His secondaries are starting to be really low, but he still has decent time trial and decent mountain. Probably, yeah, it's most likely going to be between Urán and Quintana. Although Urán has a significant advantage when it comes to the time trial, but also significantly less resistance. So it should be interesting between the two of them. My team probably has Tiago Antunes as the main man for the GC. But he only has 69 mountain and 61 time trial. Yeah, he's never going to be able to do anything. We have Jay McCarthy for Glass Drive. Nathaniel Tesfatsion. Wow. I did not remember he was there. Sebastian Molano is at Caja. Okay. Enrico Batalin is here. Okay. But yeah, there are no major names when it comes to the GC. I mean, it's Volta Portugal, right? I'm not going to be very demanding on this. You don't understand anything about this game? Do I understand anything about this game? Yes, so in this case, I'm not controlling the full team. I'm only controlling one rider, Zacarias Silva. Because this is the Pro Cyclist mode. There's career mode as well. And in that situation, I do control all the riders in my team. So I'm going to be the penultimate rider. Yes, Ethan Hayter is going to be the last one. So if you don't understand a lot about cycling as well, this is what we call a time trial, in which each rider goes by himself and tries to just finish the route, the course, in the least amount of time possible. And yeah, the one who manages that is the winner. I'm going to start maybe at 95, because this is really short. It's only 1.7 kilometers long, and then I'll see if I need to adapt this. So I need to push really hard in this one. Let's go. And it's looking good-ish. Come on, come on. It's almost finishing, and I need to go 99. And we have the best time. Ooh, on the same time as Johnny Brandão. Maybe I should have gone a bit faster. And now Ethan Hayter, he loses 4 seconds. Did I win? Did I win? Did I win? Nah! I did not win. I was third on the same time. No. No. God damn it. Okay, so we start with disappointment. Antonio Carvalho takes the win. How did I not win this? Maybe I should have pushed harder. Ah. I want to scream. Well, I'm the best young rider. But I freaking failed the win. 3 people on the same time. Yeah, Fox, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good morning. Yes, I mean, that was like the most impressive thing I have ever seen. It was Schumacher, Villeneuve, and Heinz-Harald Frentzen. Was it the 3 of them? I think it was the 3 of them. All setting the exact same time in qualifying. Like, I cannot even begin to understand how that happened. It's to the 1,000th of a second. And they all got the exact same time. I think the clock was broken. Heinz Harald Hill. Yeah, so I mean, in cycling, in time trials, I think you count it until the hundreds, not to the thousands of a second, but to the hundreds of a second. It doesn't show in the game, but I think even the game counts that, so could be something like that. But in reality, it's counted. It never really shows in the actual time of the general classification. But in the case of riders who are on the same second, that is taken into account to then break the tie. But yeah, that was so impressive. By the way, Fox, there is something I actually did specifically thinking about you. I don't know if it's cool or not, but anyway, I talked about this for so long that I just made something. So if you go to the channel points for the redemption, you can now find a new thing. You have a community challenge there, which I don't know, it's maybe it's stupid even, but it's there, and it's something in which you can sync your points. That's basically my goal. I want to sync your points there. I want you to sync your points there. So go ahead and do it. Poor stage evaluation. Come on, I got third. But yeah, we got a fitness peak a bit early. So it might end before the final stage of the race. I'm not really sure. Thank you for contributing 2,000 points. Yeah, you can only contribute 2,000 points per day. That's not on me, that's on Twitch. Twitch is the one who sets that limit. And Taylor! Taylor contributing as well. No, you cannot put it there all at once. So if the challenge is completed, I will kind of wear a green shirt during a stream and have a floating head stream, maybe with some hands showing up as well. But yeah, it would be cheating by you if you could do everything on the same. Stop lurking to contribute. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you. Also, Phil Watt, thank you for your contribution. How are you doing, Taylor? Welcome in. You can go back to lurking. You don't have to chat. It's all fine. As I said many times before, I enjoy chatters, but I also really appreciate the lurkers as well. So there is no big issue regarding that. Another thing that I added and for which I'm actually not prepared because I didn't bring them, is that I had a channel points redemption, so that you can have me give a dog treat to my dog. Not that you are going to see it, because I'm not going to point any camera at him. But I have that, but I didn't actually bring the the dog treats next to me. And my internet strikes back. That is just wonderful, just wonderful. You're gonna lurk a lot as you have final exams next month, so you're focusing on that. You definitely should do that. You definitely should do that. And if in any way I help you concentrate or focus or relaxing when you need to relax from your study sessions, yeah, you are more than welcome to be around and to be lurking. So today in Volta Italia, in Volta Italia, yeah, that's how we say it in Portuguese. In the Giro d'Italia, we have a kind of boring stage. While I was having lunch, I was checking the start of the stage, and like for the first 20 to 25 kilometers, no one was really doing anything. I have carte blanche. Okay. I might try an attack at the end of this one. So yeah, let's stay put. Let's kind of do what they are doing in Volta in the Giro d'Italia. Like not doing anything. I'm not sure if they have formed a breakaway now, because it's a really long stage and it's really flat, so it's one of those boring ones. I can imagine that those who are not cycling fans would say that, oh no, but every single stage in a cycling race is a boring stage. No, it's not. It's not. But yeah, internet, please behave. Please behave. Actually, let me try something as I lower this. Abuelo, thank you for your contribution. Appreciate it. I'm going to try to change something in my settings. So sorry if there's any lag because I'm doing stuff on OBS at the moment. Because I know I can change the bitrate while I'm streaming. So I'm going to lower it a bit and see if that helps. And then potentially I can actually, like, I can try to trick the software, right? Like I'm telling it, you see, now you have 5,000 kpbs, 5,000 of bitrate, and now I'm going there and I'll put it up again back on 5,500. Let's see, am I going to be able to trick the software or my internet connection? We'll see. We'll see. It might work, you know? It might work. If this solves the issue, it's significantly better than having to stop the stream. Creates less problems. You've still had 4,000 points, but yeah, you can only use 2,000 per stream. Those are Twitch's rules, not mine. What's the floating head? Like, I will be wearing a green jersey or shirt, and obviously that will become the same as my green screen behind me, and it will be deleted from the image. So it's just going to be my head. Oh, and the microphone will be seen as well, but you'll have my floating head around. I don't know, it might be really stupid. But why not? Why not? Yeah, that was a nice tattoo. That was a nice tattoo. I hope it didn't hurt, like your skin looked a little bit reddish. But I remember when my wife had her tattoo as well, that it kind of looked like that as well. It was slightly painful for, I don't know, a day or two, but it was not that bad. It was not terrible. Thank you for your contribution as well. Okay, so let's, speed this up. You know what? I think I may have been able to trick the system. Because it's not complaining. I mean, the bitrate is still floating around quite a lot, jumping up and down a bit. But it's not going drastically under what I set as the bitrate for the stream. So it's actually, oh, and as I say that, we lose a few frames. Just shut the hell up, Mario. Just shut the hell up. You're definitely in for that. Okay, so we still have a breakaway group 5.5 minutes ahead, but with 80 kilometers to go. They will probably, and I think I need to, I definitely need to up my effort to not get dropped by the peloton, because I was dropping a bit. My position was being dropped a bit. Okay, so for this one, we have Francisco Campos probably as the sprinter, I think. Yep. No, what? Huh? Francisco Campos is sprinter outsider. Okay. He's not one of the favorite sprinters, but he is the sprinter for today. And there was a split in the peloton. They all got back together. But we are going at a relatively high pace, cutting the gap to the breakaway at the moment. Okay, I mean, the issue with the frames is there, but it's not dramatic, I think, for the moment. It says I lost 1% of the frame so far. So I'm not going to worry too much. If it becomes a mess, if it becomes really problematic, I will then stop the stream and restart it. But yeah, no, I think it's really sporadic. It's really sporadic. Like you lose, I don't know, for a second or two, you lose half of the frames. So you can see a bit of lagging, mainly in the camera, I would say. That is most noticeable more often. We have an attack in the breakaway, but they are still all together. You didn't notice at all. Well, that's good. That's good. That is good to know. So we're still catching the breakaway. I don't think I'll have a chance to try and attack. I can try it on that hill, but I'm not really sure. We definitely need to wait. Oh, wait. There's 100 riders that are behind. Are they? Nah, they came back. They came back. I thought the peloton was going to push really, really hard. We have Luke Rowe here as well. Ineos actually brought a decent team. I mean, they don't really have bad riders, so I guess I guess that's why. Ah, man, they are not going to be caught in time. I need to move to the front to try my own attack. If I want to do that. But the pace is being so high. The pace is so high at the moment. Let's try and attack. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, don't block. Oh, come on. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I don't freaking believe this. Ah, no. All the effort. All the effort. I'm on the aerodynamic positioning now. 8 kilometers to go. We are going slightly downhill. Actually, I can go 99 because in the aerodynamic positioning, I don't really feel the effect of being out of red. So 5.5 kilometers to go. Can we hold this? 21 seconds ahead of the peloton. Can this work? We definitely have the yellow. If we don't end the aerodynamic positioning before that, we might be going for the stage win. Come on, come on, 2.5 kilometers. We are going slightly uphill. Come on. Am I gonna take this? Am I gonna be able to do this? We're finishing the aerodynamic positioning in the final kilometer. Let's start sprinting. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Haha, no. We finished third. Well, I mean, if I finish third in every single stage until the end of Volta at Portugal, we may even end up winning it. No. How about no? How about no? I mean, I don't want to break Twitch. I don't want to break Twitch. Like the amount of views that would be, the amount of viewers that would be coming to my stream would be so, it would be like the Big Bang. That's the level of energy that would be put in that stream. It would be unreal. I would break Twitch. Like every single viewer would be on my channel. We lose the stage. I wonder if it was because of that guy who blocked us. Yeah, and then I mean, if I shut all the other streamers and if I break the servers, if I break Twitch servers, then I wouldn't be able to continue streaming after that. So I mean, it would be a one-day thing, and yeah, I want to consistently grow it. I don't want to break the system in one day, in one go. Whoa. Oh man. Fox. Come on, man. Don't do that. Well, let's stop watching this painful thing of finishing third in the stage. He was almost there. He was almost there. That's what she said. And only my own confirmed. Well, I've heard talk about only Foxworth fans before. So I don't know. Maybe someone else will do it before me. Oh, but I'm going to be in yellow. I am going to be in yellow. Oh, also, I realized I haven't seen my champion's jersey yet. Because I did not have it. I did not have it in the time trial because I'm not a time trial champion. Then in this stage, I was wearing the Young Riders jersey. And now I'm going to be wearing the yellow jersey in the next one. I cannot see myself in the national champions jersey. Plus 29 points because I'm leaving a bunch of stuff. That's good. You even made a logo. Oh man, that is so crazy. I was not aware that you actually made the logo. I knew about the domain thing. You mentioned that before. But I was not aware of the logo. Okay, stage 3. I think it's still a flat one. Yeah, it's still a flat one. So we will probably be able to keep the jersey. I think. I mean, we're only 2 seconds ahead of someone. We're ahead of someone. Probably Sebastian Molano. Because he got 10 seconds for the win in the previous one. Budget down for Team DSM. I mean, anyway, they always lose their riders at the end of the season. So they don't really need a top budget. Okay, so this is kind of a punchy finish in Porto Alegre. Not too steep, but but it's still punchy. I'm not sure if the sprinters are going to be able to do something, but we might be able to hold the leader's jersey. It's Martin Gil, actually, Cesar Martin Gil, who finished second in the stage, who is second in the GC. Okay, Ethan Ater is the favorite for this one. Let's go for it. Let us go for it. I'm tempted to lower the bitrate again. I'll just wait for the stage to load. And then I'll do that. Because usually when you are in this screen, if you click away from it, the game sometimes crashes, so I would prefer avoiding that. The connection is really going bonkers at the moment. And upset Mario is starting to show up. I don't like upset Mario. Not that is destructive or anything, but I would prefer not to have him around. It's more like, yeah, the upset Mario is more like the person who gets a bit down if things are not looking good. Yeah, let me just change the settings again. Going down to 5,000. And let's see how this goes from now on. Retain the jersey of the leader of the GC. I can do that. I have Rafael Silva with me, my faithful companion, my faithful squire. So let's just stick in the peloton. Stay in the peloton for the entire stage. Yeah, the end is a bit punchy. I think my best option is actually to just try to stick with the peloton, not really attacking in this one. Because I would probably not be able to survive there. No, it really bothers me if things are not looking good, because like I'm having fun, but you guys are watching and I want you to have fun and also a good experience. And even though I know that many people lurk a lot and do other things while watching streams, I do like to keep good visual quality for those who are watching. And having the frames dropping is not too nice. So that's why it upsets me. It's been really bad in the past couple of weeks. For a while it was doing good, relatively good, but not so much right now. So we have 3 riders up the road, 7 minutes ahead, basically. I'm still having Rafael Silva protecting me. And where is my mouse? Where is my... here. Sorry. This actually happens a lot in the game because you can see the mouse pointer is now on the sky and it's yellow. And you see that there's a lot of green and yellow stuff on the side of the roads. And sometimes I cannot really see the mouse pointer. It kind of blends in with the game. Okay, so we're 70 kilometers away. Catching back the breakaway riders. No worries, Lucas. No worries. You go do whatever you need to do. Okay, 40 kilometers to go, 2 minutes behind the breakaway. So no points available for us in the intermediate sprint, because only the top 3 get some points there. It's going to be tight again, because we're going to catch the breakaway like in the final 10 kilometers maybe. So there's not going to be any room for me to attack. But yeah, the best option is really to just stick with the peloton. Okay, so final 10 kilometers. Why am I dropping? Why am I dropping? I do not want to drop in the peloton. I would like to get by, you know? I would like to get by. Can we please do that? Move to the front. Okay, 5 kilometers to go. We are going to start ascending. Let's use, actually, energy gel on everyone. I'll try to be at the front of the peloton, because why not? Come on, let's go at 90. Is no one attacking yet? Is no one attacking yet? Let's go up to 99. Is this too soon? This could be too soon. Final kilometer. It's kind of downhill now. Let's start sprinting. I'm going to finish my red before. I'm not going to win. God damn it. I'm going to be second. No. This is always so close. This is always so close. Finishing second. I mean, I do retain the jersey for sure. Ethan Hayter wins the stage. He was the favorite. We barely missed it. Another one. So close, but yet so far. So yeah, we finished on the same time. We got 6 seconds of bonus. Hater got 10. So we are now leading the GC by 5 seconds over Ethan Hater, 8 over Martin Gil. This is probably going to be the situation until the Queen stage, which I think is on stage 5. Might be on stage 4 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I might be mistaken. We still lead the points classification, the Young Riders classification, and human powered health, or what was their name last season? Rally Cycling is the best team so far. Hater shows his power in the sprint. Ah, man. That was not poorly played by me, to be fair, but it just didn't happen. Almost everyone finishing on the same time. So the next one is hilly. It might be a bit tricky. And then we have the mountain stage, in which I'm definitely going to lose the leader's jersey. Plus 29 points. The manager is happy. Also, we are in the transfer period, so I will soon have a look at the transfers that already happened, and hopefully get a contract offer from Wanty, because that's the team I want to go to. Wanty Gobert. No, it's Intermarché Wanty Gobert. So I got thirds, and then seconds. So let's try to get second again in this one, and then I'll win the mountain stage. No? Okay. Probably not. Probably not. So Hater is again the favorite for this one, with quite a few hills at the end. Yeah, let's just try to conserve throughout the stage and try to survive there. Keep the yellow jersey. That's probably going to be the objective set by the sports director. Maybe I just need to ignore whatever is happening on OBS, because this is driving me crazy. This is driving me crazy. I seriously cannot begin to understand this. Like I've tried so many things. I've tried starting OBS quite early, starting it just before the stream. I've tried simulating a stream just before starting the stream. I've tried starting OBS, then closing OBS and restart it again. I've tried everything, and every now and then you have this problem. But then you stop the stream, you restart, and the problem is gone. So there is no logic behind this. It's what I was talking about some time ago, about people, or I think it was specifically about my kids, doing things that are logical that I may think they should not do, but at least if it's logical, I'm fine with that. And the same thing happens here. Like, I may not like the behavior of my connection, but at least be logical. At least show me something logical, something repetitive that I can then blame for the frame rate issues, for the bitrate drop. Okay, so we have a group of 7 riders up the road for this one. The objective is again, of course, to retain the jersey. I'm on a +3 day, so taking me to 70 mountain and 66 resistance. So that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Those climbs are tough. Ervedal da Beira and Lagos da Beira. Oh, Pedrógão Grande. We had a terrible forest fire in this village or around this village a few years ago. Oh, Rigoberto Urán crashed. Is he going to come back? I think he will come back. He did not abandon. So yeah, a lot of people got caught by the fire and there were a lot of casualties. It was really terrible. But yeah, enough about bad things, right? Let's just enjoy the best game in the world. I remember it was a super hot and warm, a super hot and dry day. But by the end of the day, there were some thunder. It was so weird. Such a weird day. Okay, so we are in the major climb of the day to Serra de Lausanne. It's a long climb, but quite mild, quite easy. Although the same could be said about yesterday's climb in the Giro d'Italia. And it turns out... Oh, let's have Rafael Silva protecting me again. I did not notice that I now have access to them. But yeah, the stage yesterday in the Giro d'Italia was also kind of like this. Crashed by Samuel Caldeira, one of my teammates. But he is back on his bike, I think. And yet, some of the sprinters did drop in that climb. With a long way to go. But there was also one rider dropping from the breakaway because we now only have 6 instead of the initial 7. And let's up the effort. Still a long way to go. Well, we do easily get dropped in some of these. Let's have Fabio Fernandes getting some water. We do easily get dropped in some of these short climbs. Or I mean, not dropped, but going back to... Or going to the back of the peloton. I kind of need to pay attention to that, to focus on that. Like, why didn't Fabio Fernandes bring water to everyone? Just got water for himself. At least that's what it looks like. I don't know, maybe there was a split in the peloton and that happened. I'm not 100% sure. We still have mostly our yellow. It's still basically full. Yeah, we're losing a bit now because the hilly terrain is kind of starting. And for those who are not very familiar with Volta Portugal, the terrain can kind of be compared with that of Jay McCarthy crashing. That is terrible for him. And he might be seen as one of the GC favorites, which means we might have the peloton going really fast now to drop him. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the pace is going crazy. Sebastian Molano is the one pacing at the front. Jeez. Actually, let's have Rafael Silva on my wheel and Fabio Fernandes protecting me. That will make more sense for the end of the stage to actually conserve a bit with Rafael. Oh, come on! What is this? I need to go 99? What the heck? What the heck? Relax, guys, relax. Come on. What the heck is that pace? Yeah, Fabio Fernandes is done. He is done. Let's go back to 85. Can I stick around like this? Wow. Okay, let's use Francisco Campos with Rafael on my wheel. And Energy Gel on Francisco Campos. What an insane pace. This is definitely because Jay McCarthy got dropped. And they are trying to not let him come back to the peloton. Okay, let's save some energy now. As much as we can. Because there are still 20 kilometers to go and it's quite hilly. Uran and Luke Rowe, are they attacking? That was an attack. For a bit. Arvid the Clean. Let's have Rafael Silva now protecting us. Oh man, this is being quite exciting. Quite the exciting race. And I'm almost out of domestics because Thiago Antunes is not going to work for me. At least I don't think he will. Let's try to move to the front. I'm relatively comfortable with my yellow. Thiago Antunes crashed! No! No, our GC hope. The GC hope for the team, he crashed. There they go. No one I really want to worry with. Batalin is attacking. Maybe trying to go is out of energy. Ethan Hayter was there, is at the front. I'm out of domestics, so I'm by myself. Let's just try to conserve then. Can I go on the wheel of Hayter? Not really. Oh, I can. No, it was there. It went away. 24 riders left in the group. Are these guys attacking? I need to stay with them. I want to conserve my jersey. If that is going to be possible. I do want to conserve it. Okay, final 7.5k. Matt Holmes is attacking. Should I go on the wheel of someone? No. Good choice, Mario, good choice. Asvold and Fernandes. Let's go on the wheel of Ethan Hayter. He stopped. Energy gel. Come on. Come on, I need to stay with them. Let's follow Soto. No, bad choice. Ah, damn it. Okay, I'm on the wheel of Uran. Uran is actually chasing his own teammate. Ethan Hayter, he might be going for the jersey. He might be going for the jersey. Let's go 99. It's kind of downhill in this section. I need to catch Hater. If he wins the stage, he takes the jersey. Final 1.5k. Come on, and start sprinting. Come on, Hater is going to win it. I'm gonna finish third. If the gap counts, I'm third again. Another podium in the stage. And this gap might count, and I think I will lose the jersey. Ah, man. Seven seconds. Could that have counted? Anyway, he won 6 seconds on the bonus because he was first and I was third only. So he will have the jersey. Even if the gap doesn't count, he will have the jersey. That was a good effort, but I did not follow that attack. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. Anyway, I could not count with my team for anything because Tiago Antunes crashed right at the end. Embarrassing. So yeah, there was a 10-second gap also on the road. So the gap did count. So Heathen Ater is now the leader of the GC, 11 seconds ahead of me. And then Christian Asphalt is in third, ahead of Rigoberto Urán and José Gonçalves. Wait, where is Nairo Quintana? Why is Nairo Quintana not there? I'm still leading the points classification, but I'm the second best young rider. Where the heck is Nairo Quintana? He didn't abandon yet, right? He lost 2:43. And Johnny Brandão 2 minutes behind as well. What the heck, W52? Are you going for Antonio Carvalho as your leader? That might not be the best choice, you know? That might not be the best choice. Of all the riders you could have, even José Neves would be a better choice. But instead you went for Antonio Carvalho. Okay, sure. Suit yourself. Suit yourself. Quintana is 3:41 down in the GC. Like 3 minutes behind Rigoberto Urán. That is crazy. That is so crazy. But yeah, plus 21 points. That's okay. That is okay. I'm good with that. And I think 8th of August is the first day in which we actually can see some of the transfers the AI has done. So let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, Pidcock extends. Jakobsen extends. Remy Gavagna as well. Astana is getting Mikel Landa. Astana is really going back to everyone who was there at some point, because Landa was there, right? Yes, he was there in 2014 and 2015. He was actually in the podium of the Giro in his final season at Astana. Was that the only time he finished in the podium of a Grand Tour? I think it was. I think it was. It's so crazy to think that Mikel Landa, I mean, this is already in the game, so it doesn't really count. But it's so crazy to think that Mikel Landa only finished once in the podium of a Grand Tour. Really, really insane. So Pidcock stays at Ineos. Quickstep keeps Jakobsen and Cavagna. Let's have a quick look at other transfers. So basically, Stefan Kung is going to Jumbo Visma. Interesting. And that is a great signing for them. Another great signing for them. Then we have Niels Pollitt going to Quickstep. Florian Seneschal going to Jumbo Visma as well. What? They are really going hard for the classics, for the Northern Classics. Oh, Miguel Angel Lopez is going to Jumbo as well. Holy crap. Holy crap. And Steven Kreizvik moves to Bahrain. Okay, this is it. The Queen stage. Yes, it is the Queen stage between Guarda and Covilhã. Two massive climbs in which I will be able to achieve close to nothing. But we have to ride them, so we'll see how this goes. We shall see how this goes. In the meantime, I'm going to have a quick look at the Giro d'Italia stage, at how it is going. I'll say we have a breakaway of 4 riders, including 2 from Androni. Let's see if I'm correct. So we have a breakaway. Oh no, it's only 1 rider. Can you even call that a breakaway? It's Diego Rosa from Eolo is the only one at the front. That's gotta be lonely. Feels lonely, man. Feels lonely. Okay, we are counting on you for the final GC. Are you serious? Are you serious? Stay on the defensive into the closing kilometers. If the terrain permits it, try to pick up some time on the other favorites. Are you serious? Thiago Antunes is a super Baroudeur. I've never seen this before. Super Baroudeur. Wow. That is interesting. I mean, I'm on a +3 again. So 70 mountain. Let's see if I can stick with like the top 10. Perhaps. I'm not very convinced with that. But Rafael Silva is on a really good day. So let's put him on my wheel. And then I will have Pedro Andrade protecting me. Yeah, I think I can do that. And Francisco Campos and Fabio Fernandes can just do whatever they want. Yeah, we're starting by being blocked. Why are we not taking position at the front? Because that's what we were supposed to be doing. Ethan Hayter also got blocked there, so I guess that the ones who were at the front kind of have that happening. Why is Thiago Antunes following someone? Was he trying to go for an attack? Why are we dropping? God damn it. Take position at the front. That's what I told you to do. Can you please do that? Can you please do that? Like, take position there. Yes, thank you very much. Thiago Antunes is going in on the breakaway. Okay. Good luck, pal. Good luck. Hopefully, he will still have something left in the final climb and he can then help me. So maybe I will actually change this around and let's have Rafael Silva taking position at the front as well, and I'll have Fabio Fernandes protecting him. And yeah, we should be okay. Or I put Fabio Fernandes on his wheel, Pedro Andrade on my wheel, and Samuel Caldeira protects Rafael Silva, Francisco Campos protects me. Okay, all good. We are all set up. Dropping a bit here, nothing worrying. But yeah, the peloton is pacing hard. They do not want that many riders up the road. Hello, Richards! How are you doing? Welcome in. In the Giro, one guy went into the attack with 165 kilometers to go. Yeah, I just checked the race situation on Pro Cycling Stats, and I saw Diego Rosa is the only one in the breakaway, if we can call that a breakaway. But yeah, it's going to be a lonely day for him. It's going to be a lonely day for him. Poor him. Poor him. At least if he crashes, he cannot say that someone else caused that. So it's on him. If he doesn't fall asleep for being so lonely, he should do fine. Okay, so we have 12 riders up the road. But actually, 2 of them crashed. Silva and Stockwell crashed. Tiago Antunes is up there, so things are looking good for the team. I just need to do a good job with saving my energy and then try to survive. If that is going to be possible. It's going to be super complicated. Let's have Fabio Fernandes going for water. Oh, big crash, big crash. No one really important for the GC, I think. They are pushing super aggressively from very early on. Like, there's less than 2 minutes between the peloton and the breakaway. Not a lot of space is being given to them. I'm guessing that Ineos is the one setting a hard pace. No, actually not. It's Burgos. It's Burgos. And then this Brazilian team? No, Swift Carbon. But they had 2 Brazilians and I automatically assumed... I immediately assumed they were a Brazilian team. How has your day been, Richards? Are you still working or was this a more normal working day? Okay, so we are about to start the climb just after the sprint in Gouveia. We are going to start ascending to Penhas Douradas. Nice call. Nice call, Richards. But I hope that everything is well, that it's nothing major. Stomach has been acting up last night. Starting to feel better. That's nice to know. That is nice to know. Yeah, hopefully you'll be all good tomorrow or by tomorrow. after a good... Hopefully you can have a good night's sleep. A good night of sleep. Okay, so the pace did calm down a bit, although they are moving a few more riders to the front. Let's take position nicely with my main riders. Tiago Antunes is working his socks off at the front of that group. You're not doing any good to us. Not doing anything good for us, Tiago. Because the faster the pace is on this first climb, the worse it's going to be for me. Oh, okay, so you're done. Let's have Fabio Fernandes now protecting you. Energy gel, energy gel. Yeah, this is not looking good. Samuel Caldeira is about to be dropped. He has been dropped. Fabio Fernandes and Francisco Campos are also not going to last too long. And soon it's actually going to just be me. Yeah, Pedro Andrade protecting me now, and Rafael Silva can go to my wheel. And energy gel on Pedro Andrade. Because my other teammates are basically done. The pace did slow down a bit. So maybe they can still survive. We have this downhill portion. Are they going to push again? Not really. No, Fabio, can you try to bring us some water? Probably you won't be able to. But if you could bring us some water during the climb, I would definitely appreciate it. He's going to die before that. Yeah, he's basically done. Pedro Andrade is done, so Rafael Silva protecting me. And Fabio cannot bring the water. That is a shame, that is a shame. Oh, it's snowing. It's August and it's snowing in Portugal. Never happened before. Maybe it happened before. But it definitely has not happened in my lifetime. Which everyone knows is roughly 500 years. Or maybe 5,000. The Tiago Antunes is together with 2 more riders. Those are the only ones left. Ethan Hayter is setting the pace, so yeah, it's definitely working for Rigoberto Urán. So I actually appreciate the fact that Hayter is working. I do appreciate that. We are surviving this climb with relative ease. So it's not too bad. It is not too bad. Tiago Antunes attacking for the KOM points. I think he might have... Was he the first one? Was he the first one at the top? There are still some points here, but I'm not going to attack for that. So that climb... No, Tiago Antunes was second. Okay. So let's go to the wheel of Rafael Silva, try to recover as much energy as we can. We're still climbing, actually. So the KOM was not at the top. Not at the top. 63 riders left still. Let's get some water. You were gonna say 50... Ah, 50 years old. No. That was like my childhood. That was just my childhood. Rafael is bringing those water bottles. so crazy that it's snowing. Just shows how ridiculous some things in this game are. Because definitely the weather just takes into account the altitude, I would say. Because it barely snows in Portugal, let alone snowing in August. That is like super unlikely to ever happen. Have Rafael Silva protecting us again. Okay, so it's now 4 riders up the road and the peloton of 69, 2 minutes behind. They are definitely not going to take the win. I mean, but it's the Alps. It is the Alps. It's not Portugal. It is not Portugal. So there's a tiny bit difference in that regard. Okay, they are pushing a bit in this short climb. Let's just make sure we don't get dropped. We went to the back of the peloton, really. But yeah, let's take position at the front again. And we're going to have another short climb to Cerzedo. It's not the hardest of climbs, but then the final one is going to be a tough one. Much tougher than the one we just had. Shorter, yes, but tougher. Significantly steeper. Okay, let's try just to move to the front. Because I'm not enjoying the fact that I'm so far behind in this group. But this pace is killing me. This pace really is killing me. I need to go up to 85. I need to go up to 85. Come on, this is dangerously close to the back of the group. Okay, we're back. We're back. We are back. Still 2 riders up the road. Tiago Antunes is still there. Let's make sure we take position at the front. And Rafael, you can actually get some water before we start the final climb. I'm not going to try to contend for the points in this one. Hello, Shaman Boy. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. You've never seen or heard anything about this game, but you are intrigued. That happens a lot with a lot of people. So this is Pro Cycling Manager, as you can see from the category. We have attacks. Oh, they are attacking. They were going for the intermediate sprint. So it's about cycling, as the name suggests. And as the name also suggests, you manage a cycling team. But in this case, I'm playing Pro Cyclist mode, so I'm only managing my own rider, created by myself. I mean, I can manage one of the teammates as well, because we are one of the best. We are the best rider in the team at the moment, and so we get to use a rider, a domestique, to help us out, to protect us. And yeah, the final climb has started, almost 13 kilometers to the top. And it's going to be about damage limitation. I'm not going to be able to stick with the main riders. Christian, I don't know who Christian is. Never heard of him, but is going on the offensive. We're catching Tiago Antunes. So, Tiago, how about you protect us and Rafael can stay on my wheel and I can use your energy gel. Come on, I'm going up to 80, but this might be a mistake. This might be a mistake. I'm going to be dropped by the peloton, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Because I cannot go all out. Let's have Rafael Silva protecting us again. Thank you for the small help you gave us, Tiago. Have a safe trip up the road. But yeah, this is basic. If you understand cycling, it's easier to... Oh, Ethan Nater is going to be dropped. The yellow jersey, the leader of the race, is going to be dropped. Let's make sure we can hold for as long as we can. Rafael, yeah, we're going to be dropped now. But I cannot go harder than this. We still have Uran and... Yeah, we got dropped. Oh, we got back. We got back. No, we got dropped again. So... We're still just about there. We're just about there, and Rafael Silva is now done. So we're going to be all by ourselves until the end. Still 6 kilometers to go. This is quite a long way. Quite a long way. But as I was saying, if you understand cycling, if you know cycling, it's easier to understand the core concepts of the game, of how to play it. Like when to have your teammates helping you out and stuff like that. It's not a very complicated game, but it involves knowledge of cycling strategy. Yeah, we're about 1.5 minutes behind the front riders. 3.5k to go. Let's use the energy gel now. Oh, we have the toughest section. We are now on the toughest section with 13%. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. There's Quintana there, Jani Brandão, and Rigoberto Uran. Is Uran being dropped? Uran is being dropped. Oh, I did not see that one coming. I did not see that one coming. So I'm going to be out of energy with just a little bit to go in the stage. Let's focus, because I cannot do anything else. Let's focus on the stage win. And Oscar Cabedo wins the stage for Caja Rural, for Burgos, not Caja Rural. And then it's going to be between Nicolau and Johnny Brandão, and the Portuguese takes the second place with Quintana finishing in 4th. And let's go back to my rider. Can I follow you? And go a bit faster. Okay, we finished 10th. Well, I said I wanted to try to finish among the top 10 in the stage, and I managed to. I did manage to do that. I call that a win. I definitely call that a win. I think it was well done. I think it was well done, Richards. Whew. Oscar Cabedo. I have no clue who the hell he is. Rigoberto Uran. Disappointing. Disappointing. But he might be going to the lead of the race. He might be going into the yellow jersey. To the yellow jersey. Also, I'm not sure if I'm going to be the best young rider still. So I'm still unable to see my national champions jersey. Oh man. Like, I've won the championship in game 2 months ago. Or a month ago. Yeah. 1.5 months ago, something like that. Results. I could have checked the podium. So Oscar Cabedo, 13 seconds ahead of Johnny Brandão and Joel Nicolau. Then Nairo Quintana, 19 seconds behind. Jesus Del Pino. José Neves. Then Rigoberto Uran, 51 seconds behind. Mark Christian. Delio Fernandes, and how was there a gap of 5 seconds? I was on Delio Fernandez's wheel. How was that a 5-second gap? This game is robbing me. So in the GC, we are down to 4th, but I'm pretty happy with that. Joel Nicolau is the new GC leader, ahead of Rigoberto Urán. Nairo Quintana went up a bit, but yeah, it was so far down already. So far down. So W52 is probably going to have Johnny Brandão as their GC leader from now on, because it kind of makes sense. Unless Nairo Quintana does a brilliant job in the final mountain stage. Rigoberto Urán is still the favorite, I would say. Yeah, we're still going to be on the points jersey. We're ahead of Ethan Hayter. Carlos Salgueiro is the mountain classification leader. We are still the best young rider as well. Still doing well. You know nothing about cycling. Your only experience is watching the Tour de France with your dad when you were a little kid. And sometimes seeing the dude who dresses up as the devil. Ah, that is mythical. That is mythical. I don't know if it's always the same guy, actually. Or if there are multiple people who dress up like that. Initially, for sure, it was only one. But nowadays it might actually be more than one person. Oh no, our fitness peak is close to the end. Yeah, this was shorter than I expected. It started on the 31st. Ah, we're gonna have a really short fitness peak. Yeah, Miguel Angel Lopez to Jumbo Visma. That is never going to happen in real life. Cosnefroy stays at AG Desert and Bora keep Sam Bennett. Hello, Chartman. How are you doing? Long time no see. Long time no see. You did a quick Google. Apparently the devil is indeed just one guy. Okay, okay. That is really cool. That is really cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure if some other people tried to do the same thing. So let's jump on the next one. Yeah, for a long time the only contact I had with cycling in terms of watching it was Volta Portugal, this race that I'm playing now. Because it's like it's not the biggest, but is for the Portuguese people it is the most important. But it was only this race and the Tour de France as well. So those were the only two races I would be able to follow over the season. So I did not have a lot of contact with cycling. It was just that thing in July and August. We would have the Tour de France and Volta Portugal. Dieter Didi Senft, born in 7th of February 1952, is a German cycling fan. I was not aware of that. I thought he was French. Who is known as Didi the Devil or El Diablo at the Tour de France and Giro d'Italia. Since 1993, he has been seen in the Tour and Giro, in Giro's many stages, wearing his Red Devil costume and painting trident symbols on the road some miles before he appears. He's sometimes in... Actually, that... I just remembered. He is in this game as well. He is in this game as well. Sometimes in some stages you actually see him showing up. So that is quite cool. Is not going to appear in Volta Portugal. Maybe it's a thing for the Tour de France, for the Tour de France only in the game. So stay defensive. I'm on a -3, which is definitely terrible. Fortunately, this is going to be an easy stage. So I won't be venturing. I might try a late attack, as I sometimes do. There is a long downhill, so I can recover a bit if needed. But this will depend on how quickly the peloton catches the breakaway, because if it's really close to the end, I might be kind of out of options. Oui, oui, good sir. The Tour de France, les croissants et les gens sont magnifiques. And yeah, that's my French. That's my French for you. Yo soy un poquito mejor en español, pero not very that much. Eiffel Tower. I think the I is before the two F's, but that was very, very close. Consigo comprender español mucho mejor de lo que lo consigo hablar. I don't know. I might have put some Portuguese words in the mix. I mean, it's easy for the Portuguese to understand the Spanish. Speaking it might be a bit more tricky, but we can understand Spanish quite easily. Quite easily. I'm actually not aware. I know that there's a big rivalry between Argentinians and Brazilians, but are you able to understand Portuguese easily? I'm actually curious, because I know the Spanish tend to have a bit more trouble to understand the Portuguese than the other way around. Only thing you know is dos cervezas. Dos cervezas, por favor. En una picaña. Is picaña also a word in Spanish? Maybe it's not even a word in Spanish. And I definitely need to have a Duolingo stream with my attempt to learn French. I should have a Duolingo stream someday. Or a Triolingo. Mixing French, Portuguese, and English in the same. Only thing you need as a tourist. Una tapa. Una tapa is also useful because, yeah, food and drinking, you might need the two of those.